And when I use the term frontier, I do refer to the fact that this idea is of a place that's empty, where there's no people. And American Protestants should go there and civilize it. So, as
Mm.
they did with the Native Americans of the Pacific Northwest, Protestants believed that history had stood still in Palestine, whereas in other places in the West, there had been developments and this sort of idea of the growth of Western civilization. In Palestine, they said history stood still. So anybody could travel there and see the Bible land, see it as it was. So they would take a picture of a random Bedouin family or a Bedouin man and say, there's Abraham tending his flocks. And then they would put these pictures into their travel narratives. And people really ate it up. So,
Wow, wow. Okay. So, okay, there's so much here that you've given us to think with, but I just even in response to what you just said of this idea of a sort of empty land, a frontier, connecting this sort of idea towards the land of North America and particularly the West, a frontier where, sort of American colonists were understanding it as empty, whereas there were, indigenous folks had been living there for a long time, caring for the land. Um, and so that to understand Palestine or the Orient at large as a similar frontier, it is a really interesting connection. And I think our listeners will probably be familiar with this phrase that came out of early British Zionists, this motto of a land without a people for a people without a land,
yes.
in reference to the Jewish people. And so thinking about that idea as even preceding some of those proposals of early Zionism of a Jewish, immigration to Palestine, thinking about that as that idea already existing in the imaginaries of many Western Christians, I think is really helpful.